Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you a really powerful and easy to use TH18 Attack Strategy, and you don't need Fireball or Totem spells. Heroes, pets, equipment on the left hand side, we'll go through that in just a minute. We've got 4 healers, some Meteor Golems, Root Riders and a couple of minions including Michael the Minion, 6 lightning spells, 2 earthquake and skeleton spells are surprisingly good in ranked mode, especially I found out in Legend League as well. They're really good alternative to totem spells. Got a Super Yeti and Super Valk inside the log launcher. Let's check out this attack strategy. So first of all, Clan War League hit. So guys, why this works so well against bases at the moment is because loads of bases have got these horrible compartments with loads of defenses. So you've got those 2 earthquake spells, 6 lightnings, that should take out most defenses. It gives you a great start to the battle. Prioritize the Revenge Tower, the Monolith, or just a horrible compartment like that. You can see in front of you now, it's been taken out. Well, the 2 fire spitters have been taken out. It's really going to help us set up the attack nicely. Then the next stage of the attack, it's up to you, but you can just go with a beautiful spam attack. Make sure to put down those skeleton spells like you would do with totem spells. And the reason why I'm trying out these different attack strategies is we know on or around the 12th of January, totem spells are going to get a bit of a nerf. Meteor Golems, wall damage multiplier as well, and some other hero equipment changes. Some really big buffs to Lava Loon Puppet and Heroic Torch, Life Gem, things like that. So loads of exciting things to look forward to. So I'm not saying totem spells aren't going to be good. I still think they're going to be absolutely amazing. I just want to show you don't always need to use them. This skeleton spell approach is really good. You can just swap out the skeleton spells for totem spells if you'd prefer, but I forgot how good skeleton spells are. So let's go through the different stages again. First stage of the attack, look at the base. Pick a high value target area of the base with nasty defenses you want to take out. On this base, I would like to go for the Revenge Tower, because I think either the Revenge Tower or the Monolith are your #1 enemies for getting 3 stars. But on some bases like this, look at the Revenge Tower, there wasn't too much value around it. Yes, we could have taken out the Revenge Tower, Moldy Archer Tower, and the Expo, but that compartment we took out right at the beginning, maybe rewind and double check, there was just so much value there. That double fire spitter, I don't know, if you could give each defense a value and points, you know, like in chess or something like that, then I think the fire spitters are definitely up there. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is Revenge Tower if it's got good value, Monolith if it's got good value, and then maybe look at the fire spitters, things like that. But normally in this current meta at the moment, people love doing these horrible core bases with a town hall at the center, loads of defenses around it, which means having those lightning and earthquake spells really does help you out, especially in ranked mode. Now I know this replay isn't in ranked mode, so we're going to take on one of my bases next replay, a really nasty base, and I'll show you what I mean. But as you can see, Clan War League, this was a pretty easy 3-star attack for me anyway. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a particularly good player. I keep saying that. It's true. Yeah, I've got maxed out hero equipment. That definitely helps. But I've got the reaction speed of a slug. I cannot multitask, and I'm 97,000 years old. So I need these easy to use attack strategies with not too many troops and not too many spells. Not too much to think about. So here we go. Friendly challenge, a legend mode attack here. So 2 earthquake spells on that horrible core area of the base. Then we can take out the Revenge Tower. And that's sort of not half the battle done, but it really helps us later on, because otherwise we're going to struggle against that nasty core area of the base. Then it's all about where you're going to send in the main army. On this base, I decided, you know what, I don't really think a funnel is going to work, because some bases like this, a funnel is really difficult because the buildings are spread out so nicely. You're going to spend about half of your army trying to funnel one side of the base. So what you could do is send in the Grand Order with 4 healers, funnel a bit of a side of a base, then go to the other side, couple of Meteor Golems, but sometimes it's not going to work. So sometimes, guys, it's just best to spam attack like this. And let's talk about the hero equipment for the heroes then. So the king, I like Spiky Ball and Snake Bracelet. I wasn't a massive fan of Snake Bracelet originally, but I think in ranked mode, that snakes, they give the king extra survivability and the main army as well. So I do think that's a great combination. You can have Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball, or Earthquake Boots and Snake Bracelet. That'd be good for opening up the walls as well. Queen action figure is one of the best pieces of hero equipment in my opinion in the game, so I definitely think you should have action figure if you can. And then either Healer Puppet or Magic Mirror. Healer Puppet I like for survivability again for the main army. As you can see, it's all about getting extra troops on the battlefield, be it snakes or healers. And then Royal Champion, I do like Rocket Spear and Electro Boots. I think Rocket Spear is easier for me to use than Haste Vial. But you'll notice on this strategy, what I've been doing is I've been using Electro Boots and Frost Flake. And I do rate Frost Flake. I just think it's more difficult to use than other pieces of hero equipment. If you don't time it correctly, if the Royal Champion's in trouble and you've just got to use it and she's on the edge of the funnel, edge of the main army, you might freeze some defenses on the left or right with a Frost Flake, and it might not be beneficial to the main army. They might just unfreeze, start attacking the army again, Royal Champion gets taken out. So as long as you can sort of use it at the right time with the main army moving through the base, use that Frost Flake to defend your main army so those defenses get taken out quickly, then I think it's really, really good, but it's not as easy to use as something like Rocket Spear. So you might want to experiment with that. I'd say Rocket Spear and Electro Boots is perfectly fine. On the Grand Warden, we're going for survivability again, Eternal Tome, and Healing Tome. No Fireball, because I've been doing lots of Fireball attacks recently, and quite a few people have said in the comments, and I understand, guys, Moose, I don't want to do Fireball, and that's totally understandable because it is a little bit advanced, but I would honestly say to you that in ranked mode, especially pushing for Legend League, that Fireball attack can give you so much value, combined with a Zap Quake attack as well. I would say, honestly, try and learn it if you can. I do think it's really good, but like I said, on or around the 12th of January, we're getting some hero equipment changes, some of the equipment, and Heroic Torch is going to be much stronger. That'll be one to watch. I'll bring you some videos showcasing that, and Lava Loon Puppet as well. I mean, Lava Loon Puppet's had a massive buff, and that's really impressive for me. That's something I always wanted. I wanted that extra Lava Loon at sort of higher levels, but having the troop capacity reduced, you can now clone 2 Lava Loons with a max level clone spell. That's amazing as well, so it's more than I could have wished for. So anyway, exciting things coming on or around the 12th of January. Do hit that subscribe button, notification bell, to make sure you don't miss any of the new attack strategies I'll bring to you. Nice, easy to use attacks. And this is a Legend League replay. We're going to manage to just get 3 stars in a few about a minute or so. So guys, like I said, recap, try and bring you these nice, easy to use attack strategies. The tactics for this are pretty simple. Like I said earlier, a couple of earthquake spells, lightning spells, and high value area of the base. Then follow it up, hopefully, with a bit of a funnel. Some bases are just unfunnelable. That's not even a word, is it, guys? You know what I mean? They're just too difficult to funnel. Just spam attack. You've got your log launcher you're sending in, Super Yeti, Super Valk inside. Use those skeleton spells in front of the main army, just like you would with totem spells, distract defenses, and hopefully it'll give you a good chance of getting 3 stars. And like I said earlier, if you think, Moose, I don't really like skeleton spells, just use totem spells. They're totally powerful, they're really good, easy to use, and I think on the balance changes where they come, yeah, they're going to have some health decay, aren't they? But I think at the sort of rank mode, they get taken out so quickly, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Famous last words, I know, but I think they're still going to be mega strong. But as you can see, this is difficult. It's difficult to get 3 stars in Legend League for me anyway. So getting a 3-star Clan War League attack, friendly challenge, I think this is a really powerful, easy to use attack. Do hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Before you go, guys, a couple of things to remember. Number 1, remember to stay hydrated. Number 2, remember to practice your funneling. And number 3, do remember on this channel we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favourite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is CodeMoose. Any support would be absolutely amazing. Anyway, have a lovely day. Army copy links in the video description. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye!